Here's a quick take from the YoJoeShow Podcast.
I have two other tech examples, which I find just amusing, if nothing else, but just to show how the world is changing. This one's out of Mumbai. They had a problem. For whatever reason, folks there just never had any patience for red lights. And as the crowds would gather and the traffic would grow, people became more and more impatient, and they actually all started honking. It seems like here in the United States, we're starting to get more and more of that. People honk for everything. The light changes green. If you don't floor it out of through the intersection, people are already honking. So I could see how this could become a problem. These guys had a great idea as to how to essentially train the humans, just like the cows are being trained. Just like there's a cowgorithm, there needs to be a driver rhythm.
Algorithm.
Yeah, so watch this. As it gets louder, they wait longer.
Welcome to the honking capital of the world. Here, people honk even when the signal is red. Sawai hai na? Maybe they think that by honking, they can make the signal turn green faster. समझतच नाही. We, the Mumbai police, were itching to do something about this. One day, we connected decibel meters to a few signal poles around the city. If the decibel level went over 85 dB, the signal would reset and stay red for longer. Hata basa bomblet. बजाओ बजाओ और जोर से बजाओ और रुको. Feel free to honk. That is, if you don't mind waiting. कशी वाटली idea?
I like the hashtag at the end, honk responsibly.
Yeah, it seems comedic. I wonder if this is real, because it could actually work.
I think it was real. They actually listed the streets where they actually put it. There was just like a thing they thought was like amusing, but it was a way to, it was just getting out of hand. People were just honking for no good reason because the traffic lights took as long as they took.
But if people from all directions honk, everybody ends up stuck and nobody ends up moving because it keeps on resetting.
And this is a way to change human behavior, right?
Yeah.
Using technology.
Honk louder, wait longer.
Up in Canada, in Quebec specifically, they tried something different. The problem they had there, which I can attest to, and probably you could too, was that people just did not want to actually stop for the crosswalks. And pedestrians could never seem to cross the street. So even if it had a sign saying priority to pedestrians, nobody seemed to really pay much attention to that. And they did something, again, with the intent of being amusing. It wasn't really the actual final solution, but they filmed this and then put out a public service announcement showing it. Watch this. because in Quebec it's written in French, but they had subtitles.
Yeah.
But it says on the actual crosswalk, as those things flip up, it says that crosswalks protect pedestrians. Thank you for stopping. Again, it's like this is silliness in a way, but
more of a gimmick, but it can actually be effective. Although raised crosswalks really make a big difference. So if the car has to go up a foot and the pedestrians get to continue on their lane, as opposed to the pedestrians walking down and walking through the street, it psychologically really helps the drivers differentiate that this is the pedestrian territory. And even it's just a little up and a little down, it makes a lot more sense than to have the cars do that than to have the pedestrians do that. And it really helps differentiate more effectively and affordably than those barriers, even though those barriers probably wouldn't stop a car. But
yeah, no, totally. I
much more
think
intense than putting up these electric barriers, that's for sure.
it's just an idea of basically how, look, there's millions of potential solutions to problems.
We hope you found our quick take segment informative. For more content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and watch the full episode.